When we smile, we use different muscles than when we're sad or when we're upset. We send a different signal to our nervous system when we use muscles of smiling versus muscles of fear or anxiety or anger. And so that sends a signal to the nervous system that we're safe. It's really hard to raise our vibration if our nervous system is in a state of disarray or if we're in fight, flight, or freeze mode. So simply smiling, which can be very hard to do when your vibration is low. I've been there, but you can fake it because remember, you're using different muscles. And when you do that, you send a different signal to your nervous system, partly because you start to secrete a different set of hormones when you do that. The other thing that you could add to that would be holding the temples on the outside of your eyebrows here. We should all have pulses. If you push too hard, you won't feel it. But you can practice finding where these pulse points are on the outside of your eyebrows. When we get stressed out, we lose like 80% of the blood flow to the front of our brain. And that makes it very hard to raise our vibration if we're in a state of lower brain activation, so to speak. Smile, even if it's a fake smile, and put your hands on your head, either on the side of your temples or one hand in front and one in the back, and hold that for 6 breaths. We know that the vibrations of our hearts are contagious. And so if we end up in a place where people are laughing, we're more likely going to feel good. If we're connected with people who are in a room or constantly in communication with people who are negative, our vibration is going to be low. Also, listening to something called binaural beats. There's a technology called HemiSync, which it syncs the two hemispheres of your brain, can really raise your vibration as well. And so you can go to the HemiSync website, and there's all kinds of different meditations and binaural beats you can listen to. And that website is HEMI hyphen sync.com. It changes your brain waves when you listen to this, the way that it goes in and connects with the auditory nerve. So if you could download some binaural beats, that could be a pretty good way to start to raise your vibration as well. We need water for energy to conduct. Sometimes it can be as simple as drinking some water. Taking a shower, water is a crystal, liquid crystal. We're liquid crystals. We're solid crystals. Water is cleansing, and so if you're able to take a shower and wash that, try to wash some of that lower vibration off with your intention, that can be helpful. Going outside and putting your bare feet on the ground. Sometimes our vibration gets low because we're not grounded, because we literally aren't connected to those electrons coming out of the earth, and our system can get reversed. Our polarity can get reversed. And when that happens, energy doesn't flow through us freely, and we get depressed and we get anxious. So, what's been shown in the studies is if you put your bare feet on grass, sand, um, even unpainted concrete would work. Asphalt won't work. Bricks would work if they're not painted. You can connect with the Earth's energy, those electrons that are coming out of the Earth. And the studies have shown that 30 minutes really makes a big impact on people's energy, not just mental health, but also it decreases inflammation and has a myriad of other benefits. So getting grounded and disconnecting from your phone and other man-made electromagnetic frequencies can be really pivotal in raising your vibration. When we're constantly connected to social media, to even just the vibrations of the phone and the computer on a near constant basis, that will lower your vibration over time, and it's cumulative. So disconnecting from that as much as possible. Don't sleep with that phone next to you. I turn mine off if I'm not using it. It's on airplane mode. It's not good for us to be around that all the time. So movement, moving the body, just taking a walk or doing some sort of exercise can help move the fascia system and raise your vibration. Repeating a mantra like all is well, I am love, thank you. When we, Dr. Emoto did that work with water, and many people are repeating it, but we are two-thirds water. When we speak or think a high vibration mantra to water, that water forms high vibration, intricate, beautiful crystals. And when we speak or think something negative to that water, it forms something not organized and somewhat chaotic. And so when we can constantly or consistently, I should say, use high vibration mantras, we're reprogramming our water to be a higher vibration. It's so simple, and you don't necessarily have to feel it at first. If you're in a bad mood or someone really hurt you, and you smile and close your eyes, put your hands on your head, and start saying thank you over and over again, you're starting that repatterning of your water, and that really does matter. If you can engage yourself with some sort of spiritual information, something empowering, a person speaking light language, or a person talking about our divinity as humans, a person talking about a near-death experience that they came back from and found out, some meaning about why we were here. If you can expose yourself to some of that kind of information, then that could as well raise your vibration. The more I connect in with that stuff, the higher my vibration is. All these little things that you can combine will create a bigger effect than any one little thing.